If you want to know why some men stay vibrant, energetic, and completely independent well into their golden years, while others seem to break down the moment they hit 60, I need you to lean in close and listen to what I am sharing today. We are not talking about expensive hormone replacements, painful surgeries, or endless bottles of generic pharmacy vitamins that drain your wallet. I am Dr. David Anderson, and today we are going directly to the root of male vitality. We will uncover the truth about a tiny forgotten seed that has been scientifically proven to increase your body's stem cell regeneration by a staggering 300% while simultaneously starving rogue cancer cells of their blood supply. We will cover exactly what this seed is, the hidden biological pathways it activates, the hardcore medical studies proving its effectiveness, and the precise daily protocol you need starting tomorrow. But before diving into this life-changing science, I want to know who I am speaking with today. Where are you watching from right now? Are you tuning in from the USA, Canada, the UK, Japan, Australia, Germany, or somewhere else entirely? And exactly how old are you today? Tell me in the comments down below right now, because reading your stories helps me understand what guidance you need most. Now, as a doctor speaking to you man to man, almost like a brother, I know what you might be thinking. You are wondering, David, if this seed is truly a medical breakthrough, why hasn't my physician ever mentioned it? The honest, frustrating answer comes down to pure economics and how our healthcare system is ultimately wired. This resilient plant, known botanically as Nigella sativa or black cumin, contains a potent molecule called Thymoquinone. Because this is a naturally occurring plant compound, global pharmaceutical giants cannot legally patent it. That means they cannot monopolize it for billions of dollars in guaranteed corporate profit. Without that massive financial incentive, there is zero funding for the enormous advertising campaigns that dictate standard medical guidelines across the country. Therefore, most doctors simply are not taught about it. But independent medical research has been quietly stacking up for 4 decades, with thousands of peer-reviewed studies published in highly respected oncology journals. The science is undeniable. It reveals that this forgotten black seed acts exactly like a master key for an aging man's cellular repair systems, unlocking a level of biological restoration that most older guys mistakenly assume is gone forever once they hit retirement age. To truly grasp why this is so critical for us as we predictably age, you must clearly understand what stem cells actually do inside your body. Stem cells are not just some luxury feature, they are your built-in structural repair crew. Every single time your liver processes a harsh toxin, or your heart tissue sustains minor wear, or your immune system valiantly fights off a bug, your stem cells do the heavy lifting to rebuild that damaged tissue. The tragic problem is that by the time you reach 60, your natural stem cell pools have shrunk drastically. It is literally like trying to fix a crumbling historical mansion with only a tiny quarter of the skilled workers you used to have. This is where Thymoquinone steps in and completely changes the longevity game. A landmark laboratory study published in Phytomedicine investigated human bone marrow cell cultures treated with this plant compound. Using a precise counting technique called flow cytometry, clinical researchers made a staggering discovery. The undifferentiated stem cell colonies, the exact specialized cells holding the raw potential to powerfully rebuild your blood and immune defenses, increased by roughly 300% compared to the untreated control groups. These were not just more generic cells, they were biologically younger, far less damaged, and fully primed to keep your vital organs functioning like a much younger man. But repairing healthy tissue is only half of this miraculous equation. The exact same molecule that breathes spectacular new life into your healthy cells acts as a ruthless, highly targeted weapon against dangerous internal mutations, specifically the terrifying kinds that lead to cancer. As we get older, our inherent risk of rogue cellular growth increases exponentially, and cancer's absolute favorite nutritional food source is your warm blood. To survive and aggressively expand, a microscopic tumor releases a chemical distress signal called VEGF, which essentially commands your unsuspecting body to construct brand new blood vessels leading directly to the malignant mass. Without those extra blood vessels, a solid tumor simply cannot grow. Thymoquinone steps in like a highly trained tactical strike force. Multiple clinical animal studies have proven that this amazing compound significantly inhibits that exact VEGF expression. It actively intercepts the tumor's desperate chemical call for reinforcements, completely blocking the rapid construction of new blood supply lines. In the simplest terms possible, it literally starves the cancer, It aggressively cuts off the critical nutrient supply line before the enemy can even build its fortress, leaving the rogue cells isolated and completely vulnerable, all without causing a single drop of harm to the healthy tissue peacefully surrounding it. Beyond pure starvation, this seed powerfully triggers something even more profound within our cellular biology. Every healthy cell in your body is programmed with a natural self-destruct sequence called apoptosis, specifically designed to safely eliminate the cell when it becomes damaged or dangerously old. Cancer cells selfishly survive by deceitfully turning off this switch, rendering themselves practically immortal inside your body. Thymoquinone forcefully reaches into the malignant cell and flips that switch right back on. Studies from respected institutions like the University of Mississippi Medical Center demonstrated that when resistant cancer lines were directly exposed to this compound, rogue cells experienced a massive increase in programmed cell death. Furthermore, it aggressively suppresses a signaling protein called NF-kappa B, which greedy tumors use to dangerously cloak themselves in systemic inflammation to quietly hide from your patrolling immune system. By stripping away this inflammatory camouflage, Thymoquinone bravely exposes the hidden threat to your natural killer cells. Real human trials, like one involving colorectal patients at Cairo University, clearly showed patients regularly taking black seed oil experienced significantly lower inflammatory markers and vastly enhanced immune function ratios compared to those who did not. However, knowing the incredible science is essentially worthless if you do not know how to practically apply it correctly to your own daily life routine. The product quality and method of consumption strictly dictate your final results. You absolutely need cold-pressed, completely unrefined black seed oil safely stored in a protective dark glass bottle to prevent fragile active compounds from degrading under harsh light and heat. The ideal, research-backed clinical protocol is taking exactly 1 teaspoon of this remarkably potent oil twice a single day. You want to always take it alongside a meal containing some healthy dietary fats, like whole eggs or avocados, because thymoquinone is lipophilic, meaning it dissolves and absorbs beautifully into your waiting bloodstream when paired with dietary fat. If you absolutely cannot stomach the uniquely sharp, slightly bitter, peppery taste of the liquid oil, you can easily buy whole organic seeds instead, manually crushing them with a heavy mortar and pestle right before your morning meal. This effectively breaks the remarkably tough outer shell, allowing you to successfully use about 1 gram daily sprinkled evenly over your morning yogurt or daily oatmeal. For an incredible internal absorption boost, carefully add a tiny pinch of freshly ground black pepper directly to your meal. The natural piperine compound inside black pepper actively prevents your liver from prematurely metabolizing the black seed too quickly, dramatically extending its healing presence within your flowing blood. You must remember, man to man, that this protocol is not an overnight magic trick. It is serious biological infrastructure work that absolutely requires a steadfast, unwavering daily commitment from you. The men who experience the most profound physical benefits in these clinical trials are the ones who stubbornly make this protocol a strictly non-negotiable habit for at least 90 straight days. It takes several continuous months, not simply a quick weekend, for your aging physical body to lay down brand new cellular capacity and completely purge the hidden systemic inflammation dangerously holding you back from feeling your best and maintaining your masculine energy. However, I must be transparent with you regarding clinical safety. If you are currently undergoing active hospital chemotherapy for any condition, or if you take prescribed blood-thinning medications daily, you must consult with your personal physician before starting this routine, as this botanical oil can subtly interact with standard drug metabolism pathways. But for the vast majority of relatively healthy older men looking to fiercely protect their daily physical independence, muscular strength, and overall long-term survival, the clinical scientific evidence supporting this daily habit is absolutely overwhelming. I am begging you to fiercely take command and absolute control of your precious health today, my brother. Please do not let your hard-earned golden years be tragically defined by painful physical weakness or frustrating medical dependency. You possess the incredible power to completely change your biological trajectory right now. If you found this vital medical information truly valuable today, please hit that red subscribe button right now, give this educational video a big thumbs up, and please share it directly with another older man in your life who desperately needs to hear this truth.